Hello, all my peeps from the internet. I thought let us try and see how good these AI engines actually are at creating music. I used a website called OpenAI. I will share the link in the description. Maybe you guys can also play around and see what you can come up with. OpenAI is an AI research and deployment company, and their mission is to ensure that AGI, or Artificial General Intelligence, benefits all of humanity. The engine that they designed to actually generate the music is called Musenet. Musenet can compose music up to 4 minutes long, and it can do it in the style of many different composers and in the style of various preset songs. The inputs for creating a song would be to select a style, in other words, the composer. You can choose an intro that will determine the mood of the rest of the piece or song that you are creating, and you can go and select instruments. The instruments that you select will only be a suggestion to the AI engine. It might add some different ones, and it might also remove some that you have selected. The number of tokens, this determines the complexity of the composition. Obviously, the more tokens you select, the longer it takes to generate the proposed composition. I started at 2 to 5 tokens, which is midway complexity. It took so long to generate, so I lowered it for the further samples. Musenet has some limitations. As I mentioned, the instruments are more of a suggestion rather than inputs into the AI engine. And as soon as you are going to combine strange things like Chopin with drums and bass, then it gets confused. The composition sounds horrible. So all of this being said, let us try some samples. The first one that I tried was Beethoven in the style of Silent Night. I wanted to use all the instruments, but in the end, once the AI engine generated, it played only with piano. I was surprised that it actually generated dynamics as well, and I rated this one 2 out of 5. I tried the same combination again, Beethoven with Silent Night, because I really wanted to hear what it sounds like if you have something other than piano. This time I selected piano, winds and harp, and it actually included it in the composition. I liked it a bit more. It sounds more like a Christmas carol. I don't know if I would really go and put it out there in the public as an original composition, but I rated this one 3 out of 5. Next, I tried a sacrilegious combination, Chopin in the style of Despacito. I have to say the result is horrible. I don't like it. I can hear the flute is fast and twittery, almost in the style of Chopin, but overall I don't like it. So I rated this one 1 out of 5. I went back to pairing classical composers with classical music. I think it just sounds better. And I thought, let me stick to something simple like a piano. In the first example, I combined Rachmaninov with Beethoven's Fur Elise. I have to say, I was pleasantly surprised. I love this one a lot. And if you stay tuned until the end of the video, I actually turned it into a standalone piece accompanied by a ballet dancer. Rachmaninov's style is very lyrical, quite epic. So I thought maybe it can bring an improvement to some modern pop music. So I tried to pair this with Justin Timberlake's Cry Me a River, only in piano, to try and keep it simple. The end result is not too terrible, I suppose. This could become a standalone composition as well. I rated this one 3 out of 5. As the AI engine gave Frozen, Let It Go as one of the options, I had to try that. This is one of those epic songs that just get stuck in your head. The tune is recognized by everyone. The end result, I think, was quite amazing. I rated this one 5 hearts. I was wondering what would happen if you pair someone like Tchaikovsky with a fast piece, like Mozart's Rondo alla Turca. The end result was horrible in my opinion. I didn't like it at all. It sounded more or less like Mozart's original, and I cannot see Tchaikovsky playing something in this style at all. So this one I rated 0. Because I liked Rachmaninov and Fiorelli's combination with piano so much, I thought let me try this with winds. Maybe if there's more instruments it will sound even more epic. Instead of winds, the AI changed this to strings, and the end result was quite horrible. I don't know if it is because the AI engine can't play violin. Maybe if you play this with live musicians it will sound completely different, but I rated this one a 0. I think it sounded horrible. Next, I tried the AI engine without giving it any hints as to the music style that I would like. So I chose Rachmaninov, some various instruments, and I let the AI engine compose an original piece in that style. It was a disaster. I really didn't like this. I rated this one a 0. I thought, okay, Rachmaninov didn't work, so let us try an original piece for Tchaikovsky. I selected only piano to try and keep it simple. It's not too terrible, but I don't necessarily think it's in the style of Tchaikovsky. I rated this one 2. Now let's try the other way around. Let's use a modern performer and try and combine this with classical music. The first one I tried was Lady Gaga doing something in the style of Beethoven's Fifth Symphony. I like this one. It has a lot of potential. I didn't generate a long part of it. The piece that you are about to hear took almost 6 minutes to generate for a few seconds of music. And by this time, I think I was a bit tired. I didn't feel like sitting there for another hour. I rated this one 3 hearts. I thought it was interesting as a starting point. So I thought, why not try and import this into GarageBand and play around with it a little bit. I'll only play the first little piece of it. I think it has potential to become something greater than this. So I rated this one with 3 hearts. As mentioned before, the Rachmaninov Release really inspired me to present it as a standalone piece. So I present to you Lisa Lisa La. I hope you enjoy. I hope you found this video interesting. Please follow the link in the description and go and see what you can compose for yourself. Have a wonderful day.